My lord, on the earlier occasion, your lordship directed to serve the notice to the state, my lord. That has been served, my lord.
I beg to appear, my lord, on behalf of respondent numbers 3 and 4.
Yes.
Lord, these petitioners before your lordships are 5 in numbers, my lord. My lord,
By non-holding of elections, right?
not holding of elections, my lord, repeatedly at the
That is
instance
why
of.
are the elections not being.
They are held, they are not even members, my lord. They wanted to, my lord, create another shakha of the cooperative society. My lord, takes up, my lord, because this can go for 340 as well.
My lord, may I
Kindly
submit first, my lord?
have a look at, just see, my lord, the way, my lord, it's been done. Have a look at page 20.
Yes.
This is, my lord, what they say, my lord, is a memorandum of association. This is what they say, my lord, is a memorandum of association. My lord, your lordship will find here F
F.
to open Shaka Kendra in the districts.
Yes.
Now kindly turns over and sees the other pages. This one is an absolute case of fraud. Turns over, my lord. See the way, my lord, the things are, the pages are, how different they are. And this is, my lord, the original. Have a look at
Page
it.
20 not there in the
No,
memorandum of
no.
association.
It's not there. And it's an absolute case of 340 on the face of it. On the face of it. And Miller, elections have been held. They again filed for another registration, which has also
Page
been
1 is
rejected.
not here also.
No,
We
because
don't
the
have
registrar
one.
Miller this is a Miller certified copy. The registrar Miller has lost it. They have Miller found out from their own pocket from somewhere and pasted it. And sees Miller, there is no stamp. In 21, 22, your lordship will find stamps. On page 20, Miller, your lordship will not find any stamp. So this calls for Miller a 340 on the face of it.
Where did you get this page 20?
My lord, this is a part of the memorandum of association, my lord.
But the original certified copy, which
My lord,
was
I
in
don't
hand-
know what they are producing, my lord. This is whether that is a manufactured copy or not, that I don't know,
Whether this
because
is
the
a
original
manufactured copy.
original copy has been lost by the registered cooperative societies. And my lord, if your lordships kindly consider, 90% of the members are from Bankura and Purulia district. What they have done, they have called a meeting at Kolkata in the presence of only 12 members, and they have formed an executive committee of 21 members, my lord. Though, my lord, the erstwhile president, who was Ananda Mohan Patra, who has presently died, my lord, he has called for a meeting at Bankura on the request of 103 life members of the society.
He was in ICU.
My lord,
He was in ICU at that point of time.
my lord,
We've got documents to that
my lord,
effect.
the meeting was called at Bankura, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, an executive committee was formed on the presence of the president and the my lord, the vice president. General secretary was not present. What he has done, he has called another meeting, my lord, by violating the bylaws. And
For elections of societies, don't you have any other mechanism?
my lord, what I am praying before your lordship.
Person is aggrieved, he'll approach writ court.
Administrator, a lot of things can be done. Nothing, my lord, in this matter
what-
at all.
My lord, what I am praying as of now, my lord, the very short point of law, my lord, we have approached the respondent number 2, the cooperative society, my lord, register of cooperative societies, my lord, he has no, I am sorry, my lord, register of firms, societies, and my lord, non-trading corporation. We have approached, my lord, on the occasion, since we have both the parties, both the lobbies, my lord, have submitted annual return, my lord, of the year 2023-24. He was pleased to make a solution, and he formed a 3-man committee with the my lord, some of this Ananda Mohan Patra, who has died, he was one of the members of the committee, and the respondent number 3 and 4 were also the members of the committee, my lord. In the meantime,
where do I get that?
my lord, paragraph 15, my lord, if your lordships kindly consider, my lord, paragraph 15, page 9 of the writ petition, my lord.
Paragraph 15. Yes.
Yes, my lord, kindly consider that the respondent number 2, after receiving both the applications for renewal of the registration of the said society for the year 2022-23, rejected the same and organized a meeting in his office chamber with Rajiv Sinha Mahapatra, my lord, the respondent number 3, Ananda Mohan Patra, my lord, my client who had died, my lord, Tarapada Mahapatra, Ranjan Satpati, Amiya Patra, and some other members of the society on 23/3/2023 to find out a solution for holding the annual general meeting of the society, wherein the consent of the members present, the respondent number 2 formed a 3-man committee consisting of Ananda Mohan Patra, Rajesh Mahapatra, and Niranjan Satpathy, my lord.
So the committee has acted also in
Has acted, my lord, held 2 meetings, my lord, wherein, my lord, it was decided that the Bankura part would be controlled by the Ananda Mohan Patra. He will submit the list of voters, and, my lord, the respondent number 3 will submit the list of voters in respect of Kolkata region, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, even after 15 days prior notice was given, my lord, he did not turn up. In the meantime, my lord, Ananda Mohan Patra died. Thereafter, my lord, this disrupt happened, my lord. That's why we have written, if you lordships kindly consider page, my lord, volume 2, page, my lord, 63, my lord, 62, my lord. We have wrote to this, my lord, problem to this register firms, societies, and non-trading corporation, my lord. We have written this, my lord, that what to do after this, my lord. Thereafter, nothing has been communicated on the part of the respondent number 2. My lord, my only submission is that, my lord, let
strategy, if the registrar takes a decision on
my
this,
lord,
They've taken a decision, my lord. There's kindly do not allow this at all. They, my lord, they had wanted to, my lord, go to the registrar, their application, they filed an application as well, my lord, for their, my lord, registration. That has also been rejected. Have a look at it. Then kindly, this my learned friend, my lord, talks about, kindly turns to
what
page
about
60.
this representation? At
Yes,
page
kindly
60?
turns to page 60, my lord, completely fake. I'll show your lordship. Absolutely fake. My lord, your lordship will find Ananda Mohan Patra, my lord. It's written at page 60. And the date your lordship will find is at 11th of August 2024.
Page 60.
Yes, my lord. At right, at left hand top.
Yes.
My lord, your lordship will find, I'll show your lordship documents to that effect, that Ananda Mohan Patra was admitted in ICU, my lord, on 9th of August 2024. This is, my lord, the document to that effect. And he was, my lord, discharged on 17th of August 2024, and he died, my lord, on 4th of September 2024. So while in ICU, my lord, he could not have signed this.
my lord, I have to
Entire thing is fake.
my lord, if this is the my lord submission of the my lord senior friend, my lord, I have to take instructions on that, my lord. Let them file an affidavit in opposition.
Then how?
My lord, what I mean, let the representation be considered.
No,
If
no,
at all, my lord, the executive committee is not functioning, my lord, since 2023-24, my lord, and 90% of the members are from Bankura and
Your
Purulia.
resolutions prima facie are not convincing. Your
My lord,
resolutions
my lord, let your lordships call for an affidavit in opposition, my lord. Let the facts be disclosed, my lord. Because whether the read court has the power to, my lord, go into these resolutions or not, my lord, if the genuineness is in question, my lord,
that is why evidence will be required. Read court.
my lord, let then my lord, let me come with instructions, my lord, because my lord, as far as he is my lord submitting that these all are fake, my lord. We are
have any remedy under the statute.
My lord, there is remedy, but my lord, the cooperative society registrar is not acting, my lord. We have made repeated representations, my lord. What to do, my lord? My lord, he has formed the 3-man committee, my lord.
My lord, kindly sees the RTI. In the RTI, the answer is that his application has been rejected. Have a look at, my lord, number 2. He wanted a separate, my lord, Shakha to be, my lord, formed at
No,
Bankura.
but this representation at page 62 is regarding holding of AGM.
It's
my lord,
over and done with.
But that has been done
AGM
arbitrarily, my lord, after the 3-man
So now
committee.
he has to challenge that AGM. That AGM is over, done with, finished. And it's been accepted by the government.
That's why,
If he
my lord,
doesn't challenge that, my lord, this writ petition cannot survive.
my lord, that's why we have written the representation, my lord, that after the death of Ananda Mohan Patra, who was a member of the 3-man committee, how this AGM can be done, my lord.
There you go. Then he's
How this
agreed by the
AGM can
AGM. Then he needs to challenge the AGM.
My lord, they have done it after the death of Ananda Mohan Patra without calling for any meeting as per the, my lord, register, my lord, respondent number 2.
No. Everything was done, my lord. I can show your lordship. Even, my lord.
How can it be done, my lord?
Everything was done.
One member died, my lord. How can that be
There's
done?
no question of a committee being formed. There's no question of a committee. We marked it, my lord, where the advertisement was made. This was, my lord, the members have been sent. For the voting.
Then I'm inviting affidavits.
My lord, let that done, my lord. We are 103 members, life members, my lord. There are only 12 members of Kolkata, my lord. We are from district of Bankura and Purulia, my lord.
What can be done, my lord? We are all from Bankura. We want everything in Bankura, but we are situated in Calcutta.
The learned advocate for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is aggrieved by the non-consideration of the petitioner's representation. Petitioners are aggrieved by the non-consideration of the petitioner's representation made to the registrar of firms societies and non-trading corporation, within brackets at page 62 of the writ petition. The petitioners submit that they are all members of Dakshinbongo Brahman Kalyan Samiti, and that they are aggrieved by the manner in which the affairs of the society have been conducted. Full stop. Mr. Chatterjee, learned senior advocate, appearing for the respondent numbers
3 and 4.
3 and 4, submits that the writ petition deserves in limine dismissal on the score of the petitioner's attempt.
But there's just one, my lord. Your lordship recorded that they were challenging, this writ petition was challenging the affairs. It's not. Kindly have a look at, they want to convene the annual general meeting, my lord, at page 14. And then consider, my lord, the representation at dated 22nd.
Representation I have written.
My lord.
That I have written.
Yes, yes.
Acha, and ওই যেখানে affairs conducted ওটা কেটে লিখে দিন, and non-convening of the annual general meeting for the year 23-24 for formation of the executive committee of the said society.
আমার submission.
ওই জায়গাটা এটা ঢুকে যাবে। পরে লিখে দিন, Mr. Chatterjee, learned senior advocate, appearing for the respondent numbers 3 and 4, submits that the writ petition deserves dismissal in limine. Dismissal on the score of the writ petitioner's attempt to bring on record forged documents. Full stop. He specifically refers to page 20 of the writ petition, which has been presented at the first page of the memorandum and memorandum of association and regulation of Dakshinbongo Brahman Kalyan Samiti, and submits that the said memorandum of association is not available in totality even with the registrar of firms. It is not available in totality even with the registrar of firms. And in support of his submission, he produces before the court a certified copy of the same, from where it is found that the first page thereof is missing.
My lord. And that's the submission of my learned friend as well, because he said so.
Mr. Chatterjee further submits that insofar as the grievance of the writ petitioner pertaining to the non-consideration of his representation dated of writ petitioner's representation apostrophe plural ache, dated September 22, 2024, made to the registrar of firms, societies and non-trading corporation is concerned, nothing survives for consideration in as much as the petitioner's application for new registration of societies and allied services have already been.
Yes, 23-24.
No, but prayer B refers to the representation. Representation is 24.
Well, that might have been some mistake somewhere. He's saying representation dated 22/9/2024 as filed by the petitioner regarding annual general meeting for the year 23-24.
But you see the representation at page 62. This is 20 at page 63.
60.
The date is 22/9/2024.
2024-25. That might be a mistake, my lord.
No, not a mistake.
It
Kindly
is
have a look at the first line. And
meeting held on 23/23/2024.
And kindly see his spread. It's nothing. He doesn't want below the 24-25 election to be held.
My lord, kindly, my lord, page 63, my lord, paragraph 5. In the midst of the aforesaid said incident, we are at a loss as to know what to do. At the sudden demise of Ananda Mohan Patra, the fate of 3 men's committee of which he was the key person.
The elections for 24-25 are yet to be held.
No, not held yet.
So yet to be held. So he wants how to conduct that smoothly.
But it is not for the registrar to decide right now, and whether he has a right. My lord, the problem is that there is a set of law, my lord, with respect to elections in a society. That is to be followed by the bylaws. Now, what they really want is, my lord, that Shakha at, my lord, Bankura to be formed, and so that they have a
My
different.
lord, that is a different thing, my lord. My lord, we are not wanting Shakha, my lord. Since, my lord,
he doesn't have a
majority of the members are from Bankura and Purulia, we want that the AGM may be held at Bankura, man.
Suppose I give directions for filing affidavits and keep the writ
My lord,
what will happen ultimately?
My lord, may I say one thing? My lord, let the registrar, respond number 2, take the decision whether the AGM, which has not been formed 2023-24, my lord,
23-24 is not your prayer.
my lord, 2024-25, my lord, is
25 has not been held.
No, my lord, 2023-24 is my prayer, my lord. My lord, in the my lord, this
23-24
petition it is the prayer, but the 23-24 is already gone.
go on, my lord. My lord, then your
24-25
lordships,
has not been
your
held.
lordships
So
can
what is
direct
the
me to
cause?
file a fresh representation with regard to the grievances of the
What
petitioner.
you always have the liberty.
This writ petition will be a bar, my lord. My lord. If your lordships kindly directs me to file the representation along with the order copy of the order, my lord, we will file. Let the registrar take a decision whether, my lord, the committee which has been formed is, my lord, right or not, my lord.
This will
Whatever.
not be a bar for you.
cannot be.
How can that be a bar? I
Cannot.
will record that this will not be a bar. You can make as many representations as you want.
As much as you want.
But in DNA, I'm not keeping this pending unnecessarily. Why?
But my lord, let the registrar consider, my lord, kindly, my lord.
What will he consider? This,
My lord,
your prayer, you see what you have prayed for.
My lord, I can
How
mold,
it will be
my lord, if your
conducted
lordship so
smoothly.
directs, my lord, I can mold the prayer, my lord. That may be a printing mistake.
This request also is for an advice from the registrar. How can I ask him to give you an advice? See the nature of the prayer.
Well, that is right, my
You
lord.
make a fresh representation because I was willing to grant relief, but you give me some window through which I can enter. If you allow me to enter, I can ransack, but I can't enter.
Then may I have my lord's kindly.
Yes. না আগে তো থাকবে কিছু কাটা যাবে it appears that there are serious disputed questions of fact and there is no use keeping the writ petition pending. Full stop. In view of the submissions made by the parties and upon perusing the material on record, it appears to this court that since the AGM for the year 23-24 has already been held and AGM for the year 24-25 is yet to be held.
My lord, I am objecting on the 2023-24, my lord. I am objecting on the, if your lordship kindly records my submission, that I am objecting to 2023-24 because that is, my lord, arbitrary in nature, my lord. That cannot be done, my lord.
I'll record that.
My lord.
I'll record it. Is yet to be held. No cause of action survives for the writ petitioner in the present writ petition. Full stop. The writ petitioner submits that the AGM, if at all held for the year 23-24, was held arbitrarily
My lord.
and has no legal sanctity.
My lord.
Such submission of the writ petitioner would need to be validated by an order of a competent forum, which cannot be done in writ proceedings.
My lord.
Full stop. The writ petition is therefore disposed of without granting any of the reliefs as prayed for herein. It is, however, made clear that disposal of the writ petition will not be a bar in the petitioners making any fresh representation before the appropriate authorities in accordance with it.
My lord. Grateful.